Guys and gals, something like 83% of B2B marketers use social media on a consistent basis. This makes social media the largest marketing tactic in B2B marketing, period. And most of that marketing is done on two different platforms. No surprise, it's LinkedIn and Facebook. But how? How should we use these two platforms to drive success? That's what we're going to explore in this video. So disclaimer, I think most marketers should probably be on both LinkedIn and Facebook, but you should use them to drive two wildly different results, right? So if your goal is to generate and drive brand awareness, Facebook is the platform for you. But if you're trying to drive and generate leads and revenue, LinkedIn is the platform for you. A couple of other fast and loose rules. So if the thing that you sell, if it's sexy and fun, Facebook is also the platform you should choose to go with. If it's not sexy and fun, LinkedIn is probably the right thing for you. If you're a B2B product company or you're selling to a massive market, Facebook is probably the better platform for you. If what you sell is more targeted, if it's more of a professional service, LinkedIn is probably a better platform for you as well. So let's actually do a little bit of a deeper dive on LinkedIn first, because it's probably what a lot of you are already using. Guys, nearly half of all B2B leads come from LinkedIn. And this is kind of insane to me, but it makes total sense because LinkedIn's a purpose-built platform for business people who are trying to be better at the business thing that they do. We're all trying to connect, we're all trying to better our craft, we're sharing content, we're sharing lead magnets and things that make us better at what we do, and we're much more willing to opt in as a true qualified lead from LinkedIn because that's the whole purpose of the platform, is to make us better at our craft. And I don't think you could talk about LinkedIn effectively without making a quick mention of their targeting. LinkedIn's ad targeting platform is super sophisticated. I mean, LinkedIn, they know their customer better than any other social media platform, in my opinion, from a business perspective. They know what the community is tolerant with, they know what's effective, and they've built an amazing platform for highly effective targeting. I think the biggest downside to LinkedIn for a marketer like myself is cost, right? Because it is so targeted, you're paying for that effectiveness. So cost per lead can be really high, but it's all relative, right? It really depends on what you sell. If a lead to you could turn into a $500,000 project, then it doesn't matter. But if what you sell nets something smaller, then it could matter, right? I also think because cost can be a barrier for a lot of people, A/B testing is really hard to do because you can spend a lot of money very quickly doing A/B testing. I also think to do LinkedIn targeting and marketing effectively, you have to know very clearly who you're selling to, and you have to have great messaging and great landing pages that are built to convert. Otherwise, you're driving traffic to content that if it isn't helpful, it doesn't matter. And those aren't going to turn into customers anyway. So overall, I highly encourage you, if you're not on LinkedIn today trying to generate leads, you should definitely do that. The ROI can be insane, and LinkedIn actually has great analytics tools that can prove the return on your investment to your executive team. So now let's talk about Facebook. Facebook has 1.5 billion people on that platform. At the end of the day, I don't care what anyone says, you're selling to a person, and I can guarantee that person is on Facebook. And that's why Facebook is such an amazing brand awareness generator, right? Because you can have fun with it. It doesn't have to be I say stodgy, I don't know if that's the right word, but it doesn't have to be like a corporate-y, businessy message. You can have a lot of fun and resonate with people on a more of a human outside of their kind of typical business persona. And because there are so many people on Facebook, this actually works out to your advantage from a cost per ad perspective. I haven't seen a platform that can do the kind of targeting Facebook does, not as good as LinkedIn, but it's still pretty well, for the cost you can do it. And it's because there's so many people on their platform, right? So if you're trying to just drive awareness for a new offering, a new brand launch or something like that, Facebook is an incredibly powerful tool because you can do it for really cheap, super cost effective, and great for that. However, for a lot of B2B marketers and companies, here's where I struggle with Facebook. It's the intent. I'm on LinkedIn because I'm trying to get better at my craft, and I'm willing to opt into things if it will help me be more successful. I'm on Facebook to stay connected to my tribe, to stay connected to my community, to talk with friends. It's just a different kind of experience. So if I'm being served up ads on Facebook that aren't connecting with my persona on Facebook, I'm much more turned off and less likely to engage with you. However, I think if you're a product company and you're selling something to the masses, there are super awesome and cool ways you can connect with people in a way that's not off-putting. Companies do it all the time. And if you're trying to generate leads, in this way, if you're a product company like that, Facebook could be a super great tool for you to use and a platform for you to consider. But for a lot of B2B companies, what we're selling isn't super sexy. I don't think Facebook is the right platform to generate leads, but I should be doing awareness on it. I do think that's a good idea. So real quick recap, overall, you want to be on Facebook and LinkedIn. You want Facebook to drive brand awareness and build brand loyalty, and you want to be on LinkedIn to generate leads. So guys and gals, I hope this was helpful. If you have any questions for me, please reach out in the comments below, and I will be sure to get back with you. Until then, keep crushing it on social media. See you next time.